Is m plus z greater than 0? Nothing but a question. So let's look at our statements. M minus 3z is greater than 0. So let's think about this. So m minus 3z has got to be greater than 0. So let's just think about some values for m and z, and then see what they tell me about m plus z. So I need an m, I need a z, I need a 3z, so I can make sure m minus 3z is greater than 0. And then I gotta see what it's telling me about m plus z. So it looks like, for example, if I say m is equal to 10 and z is equal to 3, so 3z is 9, and so 10 minus 9 is 1, so this checks out. So what would m plus z be? Or I should say, is m plus z greater than 0? So 13, so that would be a yes. So now I'm trying to get a no. Can I make m plus z less than 0? So let's say I make m negative 3, and then I make z equal to also negative 3. Then I'll have negative 3 minus 3 times negative 3, which is plus. So instead of, so that would be negative 3 plus 9. So in other words, so 3z here would be negative 9. So I have negative 3 minus negative 9, which is positive 6. So that would work. Is m plus z greater than 0? Well, no, I would have negative 3 plus negative 3. And that would be negative 6. So this is insufficient. Statement 2 says 4z minus m is greater than 0. So this means 4z is greater than m. Okay, so I'm trying to, so it looks like we can reuse this example here. So here we need an m, a z of 4z, and then we gotta answer our question. So if we say 10, 3, so 4z would be 12. And so all we need is 4z minus m to be greater than 0. So this works. So we have a yes. Can we come up with a no here? So 4z, if I make m, if we say 4z, and say z is equal to like negative 2, therefore 4z is equal to negative 8. And so I want to make m then equal to something like negative 10. And so 4z minus m is greater than 0. So that would be negative 8 minus negative 10, which is positive 2. So that works. M plus z would be negative 10 plus negative 8, which is negative 18. And so we have a no. M plus z is not, or sorry, negative 10 plus negative 2, which is also not greater than 0. So here we have our no. And then together, what do we know? So I think together I can just add my inequalities. So b is out. 4z minus m is greater than 0. So I can just add these and I get m minus 3z plus 4z minus m is all greater than 0. So these m's here cancel out and I just get z is greater than 0. So let's think about this. So if z is greater than 0, So z is positive. M can be either negative here, because I'd be subtracting a negative, or it can be a positive that is just less than that. Here, m minus 3z is greater than 0. So if z is positive, m also has to be positive. So to fit with that statement, m plus z, m and z individually have to be positive. So together it actually is sufficient, because if m and z both must be positive, m plus z will be greater than 0. C is the answer, both.